Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Sunday's art stream. Sorry we're starting a little bit late. I met up with my sister and my mother this afternoon, and I could have technically probably started at 5, but I didn't want to push it. Because as soon as I didn't push the hour or the time back an hour or something, I would have been held up even longer, because that's just my luck. But we're here now. Oops, what? Oh, okay. But yeah, welcome to Art Stream. We're finishing up a commission right now. Well, my focus right now is to work on this. But I kind of want to animate a bit today, so I might be shifting gears to that in a little while. I wanted this done sooner, though, which is why it's kind of up and about. It's more or less done. I think there's still some highlights I have to do. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, okay, the highlights need to be done, the tattoo, and then the scales, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm a little bit peculiar when it comes to detail, and especially the tattoo, because it's a very important detail. So we might, I don't know. If I can get it to work, I can get it to work. If I can't, then I'll have to step back and focus on it a bit later. But this tattoo is important to the character, so it's important that I get it right. I think part of it is I'm trying to get one detail of this tattoo on the elbow, and I don't think it actually hits on the elbow like I want it to hit on the elbow. Oh, I guess before we get too far along, or before I get too distracted, today is the 8th. It's X-ray day, or tongue twister day. I can't say I'm good at tongue twisters. Not even gonna try. That'd be a bad idea. Tomorrow is also my sister's birthday, which means there's talks of going out to dinner for for my sister's birthday tomorrow. There isn't any like finalized plans on it yet. So tomorrow's stream might also start just a tad bit later than normal, depending on how that goes. My sister leaves Wednesday, I think it is, or whatever, to go out of town. Not necessarily for her birthday. I guess her and her friends are just going out of town. So I'm not gonna have too many times to see her. I mean, and tomorrow is her birthday, so it makes sense to do stuff on her birthday, I suppose. I don't know. One of those, I'll find out more about it hopefully by tonight, and I'll let you guys know ahead of time. I just realized I did not put out my usual tweets about starting my stream. 2 seconds. Oops, excuse me. Saccharoons. I knew I was forgetting to do something. I don't even know what button I pressed there. Really tired, and I don't know why. I slept enough last night. I was just kind of up late. Okay. There, did the thing. throws me off a little because the reference has the tattoo. The reference isn't actually as consistent as it should be for the tattoo. Which way did I have it face here? See, I tried to get it. I wanted that on the elbow. Did it end up on the elbow? Okay. I'm using this as partial reference, so it's at least consistent. I see what happened when they were making the reference for the tattoo. They just used the same image, and they didn't actually make a proper reverse for it or something. They just flipped the image, meaning that these crossing lines are not actually consistent on the reference. I don't know if Brian is here to hear that. You might want to make a note of that. Just a little minor detail thing that's throwing me off because I'm weird with details. Really, with how the arm bends here, I don't even know if we'd be seeing this as well as we are, to be honest. I guess I kind of got it on the elbow. I feel like that would scrunch up differently, the arm bend here. The problem, considering skin moves. I'll do my best. I think this will be okay. Oh, let's see, why is this? Wait. No, that's right, I'm just going crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be alright. Take a break here in a little while, by the way, to feed the boy. I think the time change is really throwing him off. I haven't fixed it, but the auto feeder that I use for his usual this part of the glove actually needs to be brought down. But his auto feeder that I use, you know, it doesn't account for daylight savings time because it's a cat food feeder. Or a pet food feeder. So instead of going off at 7 like it normally does, it's been going off at 6 because the clock on it has not been adjusted for the time change or whatever, and I actually haven't changed it yet myself, which I should do soon. I keep thinking about it and I keep forgetting. Because usually when I think about it, it's when his food, you know, shifts. And, well, usually he's over there eating it, so I don't want to go and mess with it. I need to do it, I guess, when he's obviously not eating.
For some reason, there's an incident. You have to take yourself.
So here properly. Okay, that looks alright. Yeah, I think that's alright. I need to keep this open, so we're just gonna minimize that. Hey Brian, I'm sorry I did not see your message sooner. I had chat minimized to look at your reference. Okay, I don't know if you caught what I was saying a second ago. So, just so you know, I was getting confused a little bit on your reference here. So, I'm just gonna draw on this real quick to show you what the problem is. So, here's your reference, right? And these cross here like this. This is left goes over right, right? So that's correct in this image here. But because I don't know if you just flipped it or something when you applied it to this next arm, which would just be rotating it a little bit, the lines reverse. And I was getting mildly confused by it, why my lines weren't matching up to the full side view here, because the lines the lines are they're different. That's all I'm getting at. I'm not doing well with the words right now, so like if I just do like a little crisscross here. So, you know, just as a note, I just now noticed it. I'm like, wait a minute, am I doing something wrong here? No, it's just whatever you did when applying this for the reference, it got like mixed up. So I caught it. Like eventually, my brain stopped working. Well, started working properly. But yeah, just as a note that it does that. So that was pretty much it. Like I said, I just got really confused, and I'm like, what? I don't know. I felt like I was dimension hopping somehow, meaning my brain stopped working properly. Which happens. So just an FYI. In case you want to look into fixing it or whatever so someone else doesn't get confused. Me, I'm usually pretty dumb and I don't notice things like that until after the point, and then I have to go back and fix things. Because I'm great. Thank you for catching it. I want to ask you if you're done, if you had any use. Oh, okay. Oh, I could give him... I could see what thoughts I have on it. I can't words right now. But yeah, just... I guess so far that's my only concern is that one line is kind of wonky. Maybe that's what... See, I was trying to work on the tattoo the other day, and for some reason it just was not working. Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it, which is weird. That's probably why. My head was telling me, hey, something's wrong, and I was not picking up on it. Like, at all. I was like, no, I need the tattoo to look good, because it's important. Brain, stop saying it's wrong. Or that I'm doing it wrong or something. That's probably why. Okay, we're actually going to... Ooh, this spooky music. I don't know any context to these songs, so... If you play this game, you know the context of these songs. I don't. Okay, that looks bad, but I do that for a reason. This is very unsettling music. Now, what am I doing? I'm doing this the hard way is what I'm doing. That's too... That's better. What am I trying to do here? Something overly complicated that my brain cannot handle. I know what I want to do, and my brain's like, no, you can't do it that way. Again. I can, brain. Fuck you. I'm in control. I think. Most days. Anyway. No, we're gonna redo this part. We switched brush sizes partway through. Oh, well, I'm glad. I try. It's quite fun drawing him, actually. Mainly because I don't normally do... I want to, like, less human characters. Like, you know what I mean. I don't do... He has more animalistic features to him than what I normally work with. Which is always fun when it happens. Doesn't happen too often, though. I don't mind drawing it. It's like I'm not super great when it comes to realistic animals. Not really, but like, I don't know, animal-based characters are fun. I just don't have a lot of experience with them, I'm afraid. So it's nice to have a change of, I guess, scenery, if you will. Not that I don't like drawing the stuff I normally do, but it's nice for a change in there. Okay, this needs to go away from it. I don't know if I could get a tattoo sleeve done. I have one tattoo. It's the size of a quarter on the back of my neck, and that's pretty much all I could handle. I don't like needles. And the one on the back of my neck, because it was so small, you know, it took all of, like, I don't know, 20 minutes, if that, and then I was done, and then I was happy, and that's all I needed to do. Like, no more. I'm good. Okay. Oh! No, I forgot I changed this thumb. Oopsie. So what the fuck is going on over here? Ah! Go away. Fix that. Okay. That's been fixed. This overlay layer needs to be changed. Fuck! Dying. I don't know, I'm dying suddenly. Okay, okay, I think I fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. Okay, let's select these. I need you. And I need that color. I'm gonna go in here. How did I set? Okay. So, wait, let's do this. Mask that out. Select that. There you go. I fixed it. Fix the thing. Hold on a minute. No, okay. So did I just do a dumb? No, I didn't. Oh, okay, and that's what I did. I see what I did. That makes sense. Okay. Clear that. Well, I don't like that corner there. That corner needs to be fixed. Okay, cool. So that's that done. Let's do overlay layer that I haven't started on. I need to turn off all this stuff real quick and see where I put things. Okay, I can close this out. No. Anna Morgan. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Mako is one of 3 characters that have tattoos. He has the least amount of ink. Oh, wow. I remember one time back in like high school, for Halloween, my friend wanted to go as fuck. What was her name? It was some lady that had just tattoos everywhere, and she's like, "Oh, Phil, you can just use a Sharpie and draw all those on my arm or something, right?" I'm like, and they're like really high detail tattoos. Like, I'm sorry, how much time in my day do you think I have? Well, I don't fucking know the person's name. I don't know. I didn't know what she did. She just had a bunch of tattoos. So like, yeah, you could just. I did partial I tried. I tried to draw something on her arm, and she was happy with it. I was like, okay. It's like those tattoos probably took hours to get put on her in the real life, and you want me to just copy those with a Sharpie, do ya? I don't think that's how that works. No, I don't think it was like a Marvel character. She's like a personality for something. I don't even know what I would have to look up to find who it was. I'm pretty sure Googling lady with a buttfuck ton of tattoos isn't the best way of doing it. Hold on. I'm gonna... Google might surprise me. Well, celebrities obsessive tattoos, maybe? No. These are guys. That's not. I don't know if she was a celebrity. Oh, know. I mean, I guess she's kind of a celebrity. Fuck, I don't... Kat Von D. I found her. It's Kat Von D. So she had an obvious famous... okay. So she's actually a tattoo artist? I don't know anything about her. Just my friend was into her at the time. She's like, can you pretend to Sharpie these onto my arm? It's like, I'm sorry, what? Kat Von D, that's who it was. It's like, it's not gonna go well if I do it, I promise you. It's not. The one kid that was my, like, art rival throughout elementary school, grade school, I guess you could just say. He ended up, I think, going into tattoo. Which, that kind of makes sense, like, his style. I could see it working as tattoo art better, I suppose. Lots of dark, thick lines. Kind of cliche stuff that you would see, I don't know, an angsty granted, the last time I saw any of his stuff, he was an angsty teenage boy, so that doesn't help. But you know, it was typical shit that typical angsty teenage boy shit that he had, I suppose. I don't know. Not really my kind of thing, but hey, to each their own. I'm not gonna go around judging, I suppose. Not too much, anyway. I mean, I might have thoughts on certain things, but it's not like I'm necessarily going out of my way to rag on them. Personally, I think maybe my stuff looked a little better compared to his. Not to toot my own horn, but he was more popular with people, so people liked his stuff better. Back in the high school. Not that it mattered, it was high school. Who gives a fuck? We're Kat Von D, though. I'm never gonna forget her name now, just because I'm not, or something. Oh, but say, why is this not doing what I want it to? It's because that layer is locked. I don't know, technically my one webcomic character has a tattoo. I want to say technically, I remember drawing a picture where he had it, but it's not like, well, we haven't got to that point yet. I don't know if that's staying there. It's technically been established, but I don't know if it's going to stay established like that. And then I remember I had a friend that's like, well, your comic takes place in kind of like, you know, sort of like gentle medieval fantasy. Would they even know how tattoos work? And I'm thinking, didn't, like, I don't know, ancient civilizations have tattoos? Got all in my case that I needed to do research how tattoos, like how old tattoos were. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's like ancient techniques for tattooing. Can't help but think of like just Moana. Don't they show like the traditional method of using like a sharp stick to inlay the ink in that movie? I don't know. She was making it, I mean, yes, granted, I guess I can't say I was thinking too hard about it when I was like, yeah, He has a tattoo. But she's like, well, you don't know if they could have tattoos back then. It's like, well, but why couldn't they? It's a technical universe with magic. I'm sure they could technically have whatever. It's fantasy. It doesn't have to follow the laws of reality or how we progressed as a species, culture, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I think it gives it a little bit more depth. I think that's cool. I like the colors on his hair here. I don't know, it makes me think of ice. And normally I would make a comment, it's like, that goes with the weather we've been having lately, but that's a lie. Today was so fucking nice. I went out with a jacket on, and I did not need a jacket today. And I checked the weather, it said it's supposed to be in the 70s up until Tuesday. At least in my area. I'm like, what the fuck? What universe am I in that it's 70 degrees in November? I don't know, it just really throws me off. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice, but it's like, I got shifty eyes over here. It's like, okay, you shouldn't do this to us, Michigan. We're going to get, you know, all nice and comfortable with it, and then you're going to hit us with like a butt-fuck ton of snow while we're not looking. And then we're just all going to be upset. I should have done that before I did the fingers, but here we are. Yeah, I had the door open the last few days. I closed it already because it was starting to get chilly in here. And I didn't want to be streaming and forget and have it get really cold and then I'll be annoyed. They're so beautiful this weekend. I was glad because I thought, oh, that's good. Yeah, I know on the radio, they're like, are you going to put up Christmas decorations because it's nice? I don't decorate outside because I can't really, with my apartment setup, I suppose. I just set stuff up in the window. I do need to clear the porch off before it gets too bad, I suppose. But, yeah, it was super nice. I do kind of wish I did more stuff outside this weekend. I mean, I went out yesterday, but I was just driving around. So it's like, it wasn't the same as, say, going out on a bike ride or something. This was probably one of my last chances to go out on a bike ride, and I just didn't do it. I'm actually kind of annoyed. The other day I actually got a bike rack finally. End of the season, but I got a bike rack finally. But I don't have a pin for my trailer hitch to keep it locked in to the trailer hitch with, and I'm not sure where to necessarily get a replacement, or if I don't know if the bike rack I got needs like a special one or what. I mean, of course, if I ask anyone, they're like, yeah, you should get this super awesome expensive special one or something. But I don't know, I guess it's end of season, so I won't need it as much, but still. I don't know anything about getting a fucking hitch pin. I have a Trailblazer. I kept seeing things about, you know, threaded lock hitch pins for bike racks, shit like that. It's like, can't I just get a regular hitch pin and pop it in there, or is that just going to be a bad idea? Because I don't want to lose my bike, you know, going down the road, ideally. You know, that's the dream. to be able to take my bike somewhere without losing it. I guess I could always ask my cousin. He might know. Okay, before I forget, let's do the highlight over here. No, I want it 20, damn you. also going to do one other thing with the shadows. We're going to bump this up a teeny tiny bit to the 3rd level. Because double shadow, I suppose. Well, it's not a double shadow, it's just darker shadow. I'm making up terms that don't make sense because there's already terms that exist for them. But yeah, I finally got me a bike rack. Hopefully I can use it next year. If anything, it means I won't maybe have to borrow my mom's truck every time I want to move my damn bike somewhere. Though I might want to borrow the truck anyway for when I move all the stuff off of the porch because there's a fair bit of it. I got chairs and a little table out on the porch for when the weather's nice. But I also got a couple of planters that probably should be taken over the storage. Well, they need to be emptied. They have dirt in them. And it's probably just easier to empty them at my cousin's than it is here. Give them a quick rinse out. Do something with them next year. I had a few plants in the planters that actually had vegetables on them, but I didn't do anything with any of the crop that came off of it. Not that there was a lot there, but you know, it was one of those things. Quarantine hit and it just seemed like a good idea at the time. I was like, I'm gonna do some minor gardening on my fucking porch. That's what the internet said everyone was doing, was random gardening projects. Oh shit. Wrong layer. Also, I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to have this done earlier in the week. Like I said, though, I just kind of got stumped with the tattoo more than I should have. So I'm sorry I made you wait so long. This barely changes anything, so this is hard to see. Ooh, that didn't do anything. Okay, that's better. My tree grow a strip of glass along with the house in the front, along the house in the front yard is pretty. Oh yeah, I like minor gardening. I think it's fun. I like plants. I'm just a little bit shit at it. That and I think I put too many like different plants in my one planter, so they just didn't get along very well. I bought probably too many plants for the amount of space I had set up for plants. So that's on me. I'll do better next year, I suppose. Maybe I'll just plant and grow strawberries and then I'll be happy because I'll eat those. I grew stuff like, you know, green beans. And it's like, yeah, I got a few green beans, but not enough to like do much with. Like I planted in a cilantro plant. It's like I like cilantro, but there's not a lot of things that I actually cook, I realized, that use cilantro. It's like, why did I plant this? Seems like a good idea at the time. So, I don't know. I think I had some seeds for peas. I like peas. I had a lima, I planted lima bean plants, seeds, whatever, and it's like they sprouted, but nothing came off of them. Well, one of the plants, I don't remember which one it was, but one of the plants didn't you like it grew, but it didn't. I didn't see any special instructions on those particular seeds, plants, whatever. It didn't help at one point either that my miniature garden, my planters got all flooded anyway. Um, so the porch is angled, I think, you know, to help with runoff so you don't just get a flooded porch when it storms. And one of my planters I had, you know, in the one corner that's angled, meaning when it rained, all the rainwater from the porch above me drained down into the corner and onto my plants and completely flooded the planter and kind of, you know, drowned my plants in that planter. They kind of bounced back, but I don't think they liked having that much water. Plants need water, sure, but you don't need them to be swimming in the planter. Nature at that time didn't care. Like, it has drainage holes, sure, but it can only drain out so much when the rain's coming down so fucking hard. So it was unfortunate. That was an unfortunate day. Very, very unfortunate day. I need to clean my glasses. Everything's seeming not blurry, just there's something on my glasses messing with my eyes right now. I need to get in and get my eyes re-examined, but I just haven't been bothered to look into making an appointment or anything. I had a dentist appointment on Thursday that was no fucking fun. It's like I can only handle one set of appointments right now. And my glasses are tolerable at the moment. I might need to take my cat in. Because my cat, I don't know what he did, but he has like a puffy lip. And I haven't changed anything, like food-wise, so I don't know how he had it. And my sister's one friend who's a vet was like, well, if it gets any worse or doesn't go away after a couple of days, you might want to take him in just to get it checked out. And it's like, he's acting fine, so I can't think of what the fuck is going on with his goddamn lip. He's looking at me like he's Rocky. I can't even think of anything he could have gotten into that would have maybe caused it. I don't fucking know. Unless he's just allergic to something and he only puffs up on one half of his lip or something. You sent it and I didn't get it since then. Oh no, it's fine. It's one of those things that that it's easy to forget, that like flipping it. It's like if you have, unless it's completely symmetrical, it's probably real, like, I don't know. I would probably do the same damn thing. And then I finally notice it, and then I start freaking out about it for no reason. Though I like to think nowadays I'm a little bit better about it, because for like my day job, sometimes I can't just copy and flip an image over. Because like technically, with how things work, it's like that would look different from a different angle. Like, so I can't just be lazy about it. You actually have to make sure it's... Or I'm bothered if it doesn't work properly or something. Used to not be so bothered, I don't think, but whatever. I really wish my headphone band wouldn't press against the fucking hat button thing. Well, and I'll also be honest with you, like my brain might just not be functioning properly because my sleep schedule's been, I can't say worse than normal, because my sleep schedule's not good by any definition of the word when it comes to a sleep schedule. And it's kind of gotten worse recently because I started playing World of Warcraft again, meaning I kind of get caught up doing the menial tasks that are World of Warcraft, and not going to bed until like 5 in the morning, which I probably shouldn't do. And last night I did a bad. I was like, I tried taking a nap on the couch again at 5 in the morning. I was like, I'll get up in 30 minutes. Right? And go do something else at 5 a.m. I was like, what am I doing? I know this isn't gonna work. So I conked out on the couch. Woke up with a backache because of it, because I'm a dingus that keeps thinking I can take 20-minute naps on the couch. I can't take 20-minute naps. It doesn't matter where it is. Once I'm out, I'm probably gonna be out for a while, but I'm oddly hopeful that one day that maybe I will do differently. It doesn't work ever, and I'm too stubborn to give up on it because I am. One of these days it'll work. It was not last night, that's for sure. And that's cool. Getting used to digital work is totally fair. Did you mainly work like traditionally or something until recently then? I feel like I've been working digitally forever. I mean, it's not like I can't draw on paper anymore or whatever. I know some people, it's like once they switch, they seem to struggle going back to the other. I mean, yes, I'm one of those people that will sometimes wish I had an undo button in the real world. That's not just an eraser, but I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to go back and just draw on paper. As weird as that sounds. Tell if what I'm smelling is just I don't know what the smell is I'm smelling. It makes me think of stroganoff. I want stroganoff, but I don't have anything taken out to make stroganoff, so I'm a bit sad. I took out stuff to make curry later, not stroganoff, but now I want stroganoff. The other day I was craving pancakes too, and I still kind of am. I don't even know if I have pancake mix in there. I keep considering going in there and just making pancakes. Traditional. Ah, okay, I see. Do you like just multiply over sketches or something? Usually. Like, what's your general workflow? One of the... I kind of want to animate a bit tonight, even though tonight's stream might be a bit shorter, just because I was thinking ending around 8, 9-ish instead of 10. But I don't know, it just felt like it. Well, I guess I technically have some, like, other projects I need to go focus on. Like, but I feel bad because we started a bit late today, too. But I downloaded a file for another project I wouldn't mind working on. I figured stream would be probably one of the better places to work on it. I'll pull it up here in a second after I double check everything. No, that's fine. Let's do a save. Sketch, ink, clean up with computer, and then color. Okay, see. So what I wanted to do, well, I would like to do at some point, is I have this old sketch commission from forever ago, from last year, from a convention. I wanted to clean it up because it came out really nice, and it's like, the pencil work looks so nice on it. It's just, this is a picture off my phone, because that's all I had. I don't know why I'm trying to mess with shit like this in here. This is not a good program to do this in. It's better if I go and do this in the Photoshops. Either way, all I'm getting at is I want to multiply. I want to color it in, but it's getting the image cleaned up first. Probably getting rid of the outside, which again is what I need to go into Photoshop for, and not this, because Sai has very limited tools when it comes to that kind of contrast edits. I don't even actually know the fucking colors for this particular version of this character. This is one of the, like, 80 bazillion Overwatch AUs, because everybody on the internet likes different Overwatch AUs, because that's cool. No, I just... Yeah, if I had a different background... Well, hold on. I'm going back to the commission. I just want to put a little bit of color on it just to make myself feel better. I don't fucking know. But no, it came out really nice. I think I spent a lot of time on this because I did. So I didn't know if you did something like this. Is me being lazy, where I'm just multiplying the image over a background and filling in the colors. But it's like I need to clean it up better. If I redid the line art digitally, then it would make just coloring stuff in better in general. But then that would also, it wouldn't be the same. It would be a slightly different picture, really. That's not what that is. That's part of his collar, because for some reason he has a collar. The reference image I have doesn't show the collar, but there's like 80 bazillion versions of this character because AUs can't decide what they want. And then that's why certain AUs will have like their own sub AUs. And then you just get AU-cepted partway through, and it's like, why are there so many AUs for this one AU? You don't need this many fucking U's, but everyone's like, no, more AUs, and like, please stop with the AUs. I beg of you. And they're like, no, more AUs. All of the AUs. I always thought it'd be a neat project just to sit down and draw the different versions of Sans and Papyrus, just because I like drawing Sans and Papyrus. The other characters in Undertale are fine, they're just my favorites, and I like to draw them. I like to draw skeletons. But it's like, that'd be so many different fucking AUs to wade through, and again, when you have offshoots of AUs, then that's just too many alternate realities, my guy. You need to calm down on them alternate realities. I mean, I like alternate realities as much as the next person, but when you have alternate reality within alternate reality, well, that's just too many alternate reality, and you need to... You're just incepting yourself. Again, alternate reality inception. Too many AUs, my guy. Calm down. This version of Sans also has a golden tooth because, well, why not? I just got easily distracted. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just very, very fond of this picture. A part of me almost felt bad that I had to give it to the person that commissioned it. It's like, I just want to keep it and look at it and scan it in and have it. But it doesn't make any sense. It just came out super nice. That's it. Came out super duper nice. I'm really proud of it. Then they got another one, and it was like Mob Boss, Sans, and Papyrus. And that one also came out nice, but it just didn't, it wasn't the same as like this one. This one just came out super fucking nice. I don't know. Sometimes, like, most of my sketch commissions, I'm usually pretty happy with them at conventions. But there are some here and there that I just do, and I'm like, holy shit, I drew that. Some fluke happened, and I drew something really fucking cool. I don't know, it just means more, I guess, when it's a sketch commission that turns out well, because, like, I only have a certain amount of tries to do it until I just run out of time. Granted, it's not like I'm working in pen. Well, sometimes I am. But it's like, if it's a digital commission, if I mess up, I can just scrub it all, or erase a layer, erase a line, undo it, save state it, and then it's fine. If it's at a show and it needs to be done before somebody leaves, or before I leave, then it's different? It's different. What is this line here? What is this line? I don't know what this line... What is this line? What is that line? Why did I put that line there? That line's gonna bother me. I don't know why that line's there. Oh, it's Papyrus's foot. Never mind. I know what that line is. That's not me making a mistake. That's actually a thing. Okay. I see what you were doing past me. Good job. Well, like I said, sometimes you just do something super, super good. right, and it feels like everything just came together in some way that's different than any other time. Can I never, like, I don't remember if the collar, are the spikes silver or the spikes gold? It doesn't matter, because it fucking changed it. Okay, those ones are gold. I'm seeing gold with a red collar. Oh, there's gold with a black collar. Again, there's other versions where the fuzz on his jacket should be yellow, and I didn't make it yellow. I mean, here it's not yellow. What if we do it like off yellow? That's gross. I mean, it works. This is the annoying thing with trying to do Undertale AU anything. No one wants to be consistent because everyone wants to add their own flair to an AU, and it's like, it's already flair to it. Can we just have a consistent fucking... That's why I appreciate your profile sheets, Brian, is that you are trying to be consistent with them. I really hate it when things just aren't consistent when it comes to like references, and then no one knows how the thing's supposed to fucking look because no one sat down and is like, no, this is how it needs to be. And I get it, there's an interpretation and shit, but it's like sometimes you just need, you know, a solid fucking ground on how things are supposed to function with a particular thing, instead of having everything willy-nilly and then it turning into its own freaking universe shit, which is how everything does, and it's like, please stop. I don't know, I just need a little consistency in my life. Undertale alternate universes are not one of those things, unfortunately. So they have to go and play with the entire multiverse timeline theory. It's like, well, of course it's different. It's just a different timeline. That's how all these fucking alternate universes work. The game says it. So that's why the alternate realities can have alternate reality. They're like, shut up. Don't even go there. I'll fucking smack you upside the goddamn head. I don't know. Just annoying. I just like a little consistency, you know? I'm not saying inconsistency is unworkable, but it makes my life difficult. Very difficult. I just want a little consistency in my life. I promise I'm getting back to the commission. I'm on Undertale AU tangents right now, I suppose. What is this line? Is this scarf in two pieces? Uh-oh. Because this darker outline indicates that this is separate from something. It might just be tattered. It might just be tattered because it's like that up here. Okay. I don't fucking know. Doing. It's just really satisfying though, painting this red on this blue-green background. these colors are appealing next to each other, and I like them that way. I'm going to assume this cuff is supposed to be red. A lot of these reference images don't even have the cuff. You know things are edgy when they just are ripped everywhere. It's the true sign of edgelords besides, you know, jagged teeth and cracks in the skull and golden shark teeth. So that means this stuff back here is part of the boot. Color in these belt loops? Are they supposed to be belt loops? Or are those part of the belt? They're not colored in. So I feel like they can't be part of the fucking pants if they're not colored in. Unless I just really forgot to do it. I probably forgot to do it. Oh, this one has cuffs that are golden. Fucking consistencies. God damn it. I'm making my life difficult. I don't even need to be working on this right now. This is yellow. I'm gonna make these yellow. Who cares? Because I straightened those in. Those need to be black. So I don't know what these are supposed to be. If they're supposed to be belt loops, they're not belt loops anymore because I messed it up. The other thing I don't get with most Undertale alternate well, I kind of get it, because like the implied way time travel or anything works in that universe is kind of grim, but all the AUs just end up being super fucking violent and edgy and shit, and it's like, are you guys okay? But considering most of these come from Tumblr, I'm gonna say no. Probably not. And I can say that because I'm on Tumblr. I'm not okay. I don't necessarily do stuff like this, I suppose, but still, like, I don't know why everything just goes to angst. Almost angst is just a little bit unnecessary, in my opinion. I mean, but I guess I get it. World kind of sucks. A little angsty, I suppose. I didn't decide what I wanted to do with this. I guess we'll just go black. It's not shaded in though, so it has to be red. It's going to go red. I'm not even doing this super seriously right now. this was serious, I would have been taking a little bit more care about filling in these areas. That's for later, I suppose. Ah, I said I wanted to animate, meaning I need to get the other commission done so I can animate instead of doing this. It's so messy. I don't know why they use this yellow and not an actual gold color. I'm changing this yellow. My gold color is better than this stupid yellow all these references have. I said it is. Fucking Ink's tail over here.
Went out the other night with the lads.
Oh no, Sans ate too much ketchup and it's everywhere now. Oops-a-daisy. Oh no, all this ketchup. It's ketchup, guys, it's not blood. Or it's barbecue sauce. It's too dark to really probably be ketchup. But Sans likes ketchup. It's just really dark ketchup. That swatch there didn't even match what I fucking drew. Like I said, I'm not actually doing this very seriously right now.
Slightly perplexed. We were dumbfounded. We didn't know what to do. It was like
Tell you one thing, this collar is fucking ruined if you got this much blood on it. That's just not gonna come out. Oh, dice, man. It's not gonna work. This jacket's ruined. I mean, it's kind of ripped to shreds. I guess that's a given, really. This whole thing is super messy. be super red. It would just make it look wet in that area. But whatever. It's more fun if you paint all the blood spots red. Just because it is... I don't make the rules. It's just how it is. Okay, there, I did it. I colored it in. I feel better. I don't know. Yay, color. Fucking PSD, man. Alright, I did it. Sorry. Sorry for the longest fucking sidebar. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. When you can acknowledge your own work and be like, yes, I am an artist, as opposed to the other 85% when you feel like a hack normally, at least. For me, it's more like 95% of the time I feel like a hack. A very high amount of the time, unfortunately. Back to what you were saying about the reference sheet. If I'm having any other artist work on a character that I'm creating, I'm making sure that everything is studied and represented the way I want. I take the time to do the work, so the only thing the artist has to do is illustrate. I also make sure to know that character inside and out, how they think, how they act. Oh, that's good. That's very helpful. I don't know. You know, one of my least favorite things, like, ever, is whenever you ask someone, it's like, well, what do you want? It's like, how does this work? They're like, oh, I don't know. And it's like, I get it. Some people might not know how to necessarily express what they want, but especially when, I don't know, you're working with like another creative type and they just didn't think it through, and it's like, I'm sure you know how difficult it is when you say, oh, whatever you want. It's like, no, it's not whatever I want. This is for you. What is it that you want? You can't just say whatever you want. Whatever you want is probably one of the most stressful things I can hear at times. It's like, ah! Pick something. Like, I can give my 2 cents on it, but if that's not what you want in the end, it doesn't matter. Some people are like, no, just do whatever, follow your heart or something. It's like, I don't know. It's not my thing. What am I doing? I'm going overboard here. Tell me to stop. Yeah, okay. Done. I'm done with this for now. Come back to it later. Good color mix. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. One last thing. Sorry. Ooh, that looks really cool with the glow. Ooh. Hello. That's not supposed to be on that layer, but that's gonna be on that layer now. I'm totally fine with that. Yes. I have made a mistake that was a good mistake. Yeah, look at that fucking shine. Great right there. What am I doing? Stop. Okay. You gonna save. I'm gonna close this and go do the thing I was doing. We gotta do scales now. So. No. Need to take this color. Should be in this. What is this layer? Oh, that's what that layer is. Okay, so under the highlight layer. So let's turn these off and that off for a second. feel like a hack fraud, like every single time I go on Twitter and I see all the art people I follow posting amazing shit on the Twitter machine, and I'm like, fuck. And then I have to get off of Twitter. Not that I go on Twitter all that often, but I don't go on Twitter too much for that reason. Because if I did, well, this is just bad news bears right there. It's like, I get it, I shouldn't pay too much attention to that stuff, but you know, it's really hard not to, especially when they're like fucking amazing and you're like, oh god, what am I doing wrong with my life? These scales really aren't the most accurate, and I apologize. When I did the scale work the first time, it's like I had pictures of like lizards and stuff up, but you know, that's a little bit different or something. I'm just making up bad excuses for why my scales aren't very good. I'm sorry. To be honest, whenever I have to draw scales, I can only think of like that really old, what was it? I think it was the Rankin Bass version of like The Hobbit from like a bazillion years ago, right? Hold on. The way they draw Smaug. Rankin Bass Smaug. I'm pretty sure it was it this version? It was one of the old versions of The Hobbit. And the way they drew like his underbelly to show like where that weak point was. Maybe it was a different version. I don't know, his underbelly, it always made me think of like, I don't know. This is in my head. Made me think of like corn, the way they drew it. Maybe it wasn't the Rankin Bass one. Am I thinking of a different one? Was there only one animated? No, were there multiple? I don't fucking remember. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when I'm thinking of corn was the one time that... So, one time when I was little, my family and I went to like a county fair or something, right? In the fall or whatever. And I wanted a corn on the cob on a stick because I like corn on the cob on a stick because it's corn on a cob and it's on a stick. That's just how that came. But I had just lost like my 2 front teeth, so I couldn't really eat it very well. So my dad had to take a plastic knife and cut the corn off of it. And it's like, oh, that looks like snake scales when it's not on the corn. I guess it looks like that when it is on the corn. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of instead of like a Hobbit adaptation where his underbelly looked like corn. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation. I don't know where I'm going with it. Scales. Scales is what I was talking about. And then it just went off into fucking no man land of crazy. I want to say I apologize, but you guys should just be used to this kind of nonsense by now. 95% of the things that come out of my mouth is pure dribble, so... all the nonsense. You need nonsense? You just come talk to me. I have all the nonsense you need. I did, though, going back to Twitter and feeling like a hack fraud, I did see a very nice tweet today. I guess DeviantArt tweeted, like, a question like, who is your biggest inspiration or something on the platform? And somebody actually replied, tagging me, saying I was the reason, I guess they wanted to do, like, digital art. And it was just very surprising, and it made me feel good about myself. I saw that right before stream, and it was nice. I apologize, I don't actually remember the username of the person who said it. I could always go look it up. But I do really appreciate that, and I am probably going to respond after the stream is done, because I saw it when I was putting up the We're Live announcement, and that's why I didn't respond when I first saw it. But, you know, I do appreciate that. I try. And that's all I can do, I suppose. Goal is to kind of to hopefully get this done by 8, and then we'll do a little bit of the animation thing. Is kind of my soft timetable, but getting this done is my bigger goal. So we will get where we need to when we do. Also, I'm sorry, I didn't turn it off. I was watching the Ricky Gervais show on YouTube on the PlayStation over on the main TV, and I just forgot to turn it off. So if that's coming through, I apologize. I know sometimes there were nights I would be watching like Red Letter Media and I didn't turn it off and the mic would be subtly picking it up. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what that is. I don't have anybody over or anything. I was just putzing with little stuff before the stream started. I, for some reason, didn't even think about it. Another thing when it comes to detailed reference sheets, I just like seeing them when they're detailed because, I mean, well, obviously it means the person put a lot of time and effort into it, and I appreciate that kind of thing. And I don't know, I just like seeing reference sheets like that myself. So, I appreciate them. I'm pretty sure the only thing we need to do on this is the scaling. Can't think of anything else. We did the highlights. Shadows are done. Tattoos done. Yeah, so this should be it. Oh, I gotta finish the background, I suppose. But other than that, that's it. Ah, I keep forgetting this isn't actually masked off anywhere, and I keep drawing outside of the lines. Is it? I don't know, that's just the hands and feet are like that because, like, if you look at lizards, they have different padding on their feetsies than, like, on the top. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't know how scales work. I don't normally draw scales. They just act like they're, you know, tiles of a roof. Can't say I'm normally drawing lizards or dragons or anything. So, I'm kind of following my heart. That's how, yeah, I'm following my heart. I mean, yeah, that's what we're doing. Following my heart. Heart of the cards, heart of the scales. I hope they look okay. I thought they looked alright. On the first one. Again, I'm not usually... Scales are quite interesting though when you look at them. How they have different ones for, like, I guess, lips. Do lizard lips and around their eyes, and again on their feetsies, little lizard feetsies. They got like different grip pads on their feetsies than they do on their back. At least that's what I noticed anyway. I think technically though, the ones on the hands are going the opposite way of the ones on the arms on this one, and I might have actually just drawn them that way too, and that's going to kind of bother me. I am on the wrong fucking layer. That's an image. I don't want to do that. We're gonna do the tail first, because that's just... I was having issues with the tail the first time because it's a giant curvy thingy. And it's like, if you're not mindfully curving them while you're drawing them, they're just going to look like straight lines drawn onto a object that's drawn and shaded to look curved, and then it looks silly. It's like when you try to apply a flat pattern to something that's supposed to be like three-dimensional, and you don't try and make it look more three-dimensional. Sometimes people do that for like a stylistic choice, but you know, there are other times it's obviously just kind of being lazy. Well, okay, I guess I can't call it lazy. I don't know. Well, no, I want to say maybe it is stylistic, but it's like I've seen some stuff, you know, online. It's like they tried to give like a chair a pattern, but they didn't try to make the pattern look like it would actually fit on the chair when everything else was, you know, rendered realistically or something. You can push the for stylistic choice thing just so far. I mean, whatever, to each their own. It's the artist's decision at the end of the day, but I mean, that's just me being a bit critical, I suppose. See, like right here, this is, no, that's, I'm gonna have to work backwards. watching the new season of The Mandalorian. My sister was upset with me because I haven't watched episode 2 of the new season. So she couldn't talk to me about it when I saw her today. I might have to go and watch that tonight, so if I see her tomorrow, she's not mad that I still haven't seen it. She's like, I can't talk to you about it. I can just talk to Mom. I already talked to her about it. And of course my mom doesn't really get some of the subtler references in Mandalorian. See, that feels too curved, but that's right. The thing is with Mandalorians, like, unless my sister tells me, I always forget when a new episode comes out. And that's just the problem I have in general when it comes to watching TV. Like, regular TV, not just binging it. It's like, I never remember to check on a certain day. It's like, when it comes to Shonen Jump, even. It's like, when it comes to, like, reading certain manga that I keep up with. It's like, if I catch it on the day it actually comes out, it's like, it's lucky, it's just I happen to remember, oh, it's been a week since I've seen this thing. Okay, this section's acting up. I'm gonna come back to that. It's like, I'm just not good with the weekly checking of things at times. I just forget. Not like I set a thing on my phone reminding me, hey, go watch something on Disney Plus. If I don't watch it before tomorrow, I just know I'm gonna get an earful. That is also not feeling as curvy as I want it to. It's feeling a bit flat. It's bothering me a teeny bit. The other thing is that I'm working with the bend in the elbow here. I don't know how scales work, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not even doing rows properly anymore. How do things work? I don't know. Okay, I guess it doesn't look as bad as I thought. Oh, I still have to do the legs too. Shit. I don't know why I forgot about those. Oh, I'm so tired, Sandler. Damn it. I should have got a drink before I sat down, and I did not. I say that like every time. I don't know why I'm just really shit at remembering to put, or to grab a drink. Of course, I guess I forgot to turn off the TV, so... All I have to do is torso, too. We didn't have that in the last picture, so I forgot about it. Because of perspective. Sure, no problem. I will be here shingling your character. Because they look like roof shingles, not like I'm giving them shingles. Okay, that didn't work out well. I'm putting scaling the character, except I'm not scaling the character. I am neither climbing on the character or rescaling it to a different size. I'm putting scales on it. This isn't working. You know what I mean? Well, that's a thing. Like, so, you know, like with most things... I know you just walked away, Brian, so it's bad of me to be asking this. For, like, his underbelly, do you want him to have, like, a different scale type on his... I'm just gonna say underbelly, so, like, chest and torso. Technically, I think that would be different. I think belly scales are different to back scales. Even on dragons, they have like the longer segmented celly-like ones than the scaly ones. Again, this is a bad time for me to ask because you just said you walked away. I'm just going to do this preemptively. If I need to change it, it's fine. I'll just do it like I did it with the bottom of the feet in the hands, I suppose. Brick walls. I didn't think about it. Like I said, the last one didn't have this in view for me to worry about them. We'll just do it like that for now, yeah? Looks alright. You know, like a crocodile tummy is different than then its top, then its back. These are the references I have in my head. Slouching again when I'm sitting. That's why my back is hurting. Aren't even where I want them. Huh. The backtracking to this song makes me think a little bit of like that sound you'd hear if you're fighting in Twilight Princess. I think when you're fighting like the shadow beasts, it sounds a little bit like that, or gives me vibes similar to that. This is a fun track. I like this one. Damn it, that's also not curving properly. Shit. same thing over and over is making me dizzy. It's kind of like, you know, when you say a word too many times and the word doesn't sound right. It's like that, but visually and for my hand, that's how it feels. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. I mean, I'm just writing you over and over and over again. Still, it's like this little swoop is losing meaning. With this song, I'm just thinking of waves and water, and I'm having like weird word associations going off in my head for no reason, because I'm losing meaning of the thing I'm drawing. And nothing that I'm saying is making any sense. Again, 95% of the things out of my mouth are complete nonsense. After this, then we have the other calf and the tail to do. After I finish up this leg, I'm going to take a quick pause to go get me a drink, though. Alrighty, that looks alright. Okay, give me a few minutes to go get a drink. Maybe a snack. I don't know. We'll find out. Hold on. Oh, I need to go feed the boy. Oops. Right back. Alrighty, I'm back with water and a chocolate bar. So I should be okay for a little bit. Hopefully. Hey, what are you doing, Fluffy? You guys want to see my cat? I'm gonna bring him over here. Doesn't matter if you guys say yes or no, because he's my cat. Come here, Papa. Oh, you're so heavy. You're so heavy. Look at this heavy boy. He has a puffy lip right now. Don't know what he did. Don't know what I did. I don't remember doing anything. Hadn't changed his diet or nothing. He had a puffy Sylvester Stallone lip thing going on. Like Rocky. Look at your lip. Look at your lip. He said if it, my friend said, my sister's friend said, if it doesn't get better, gotta take him in. See why he's puffy lip. Puffy lip. Look at this. Look at this cat. Look at it. You can say hi. Of course you're not gonna say hi. You never say hi. You just yell at me from the other side of the room, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay, down you go. Ever since I was gone last week for a couple of days, he's been a little bit, kind of a baby. I guess that's what I get for going away for a couple of days and not telling him. I need my cat's permission before I leave the house. Really. That's how that works, I suppose. How it works with most pets, you need their permission to go anywhere. Unless it's maybe like a hamster or something. I don't know, maybe even a hamster demands that you ask its permission before you do anything. A hedgehog is like that, I suppose. Alright, so everything except the base tail is done. I don't think we need this open anymore. Oh, well, we might. I need that background color. I'm just gonna pull that. I guess I'll keep it open. I'm just gonna save it real quick. Go back in here. Oh boy. We're gonna get there, but we're getting there slowly. It's just, again, drawing the same swoop over and over. And the thing is, like, it feels weird to draw it going from the right to the left. So even if I wanted to change it up that way, I could. I would just struggle with it, and it probably wouldn't look very good. You know, wibbly wobbly in a way that I don't want it to be. Ooh, no. Yeah, no, it feels weird to do it going the other way. I'm having trouble curving it because it needs to. They need the tech. Oh, damn it! They need to bunch up technically there. It's like I don't want to. I don't know. They're not feeling right. It's easier when it's like a smaller area. Again, I'm just not good with scales. and I'm trying to keep them from getting, like, drawing them too big to cover more area faster because, well, one, that's lazy, and two, that'll just look bad. A grid. No, because there's no way of drawing a grid easily and manipulating it in a way that would make sense in Psy, and I don't know how to do that. Like, I feel like if I overthink it like that, it'll just become even messier or something. Like, that feels almost too technical for me, as bad as that sounds. This here is feeling alright. Really, it's just a matter of technically kind of following lines, I suppose. But like I said, it's just the... Part of it is just the repetition of drawing a U over and over and over again. It's just doing my head in a little bit. It's like I've said the word hat too many times, and the word hat doesn't sound like the word hat. It's just a noise I'm making. This is just a movement I'm making. It's losing corporeal meaning to me, which doesn't make sense because this isn't even corporeal, really. It's visible. It's not tangible. It's just an image on a screen. This movement I'm making is just... Because right now I think I'm overthinking it, and if I overthink it even more, that'll just make it worse instead of making it better. Psy is a very limited program anyway, when it comes to options like that. Like, I can't even, let's say I wanted to take an image and skew it to put it on, like, I don't know, a billboard. I'm gonna say a billboard. Like, the transform tool in Psy is... It's not the greatest, and the annoying thing is you can't undo transforms, so if you mess up... Okay. So, like... Here, I'll show you an example. We'll do this on a new file. So if I make like this box, oh, okay, we'll fill this in. I make this square, and I hit Control T. I have a transform box. I can scale, and then there's a free deform, which I guess is fine. That, and if you just bend it in on itself too much, it doesn't like it. It's like, so you can technically do this to an extent. But it's like if you mess it up or something, you can't undo out of it. You have to select it before you can do anything. At least Psy 1 is very limited. I don't know what tools they added in Psy 2, even though that's, I guess, been available for a while. I just haven't upgraded to it. Because I just haven't. So it's like, I don't know what they've added in that. And it's like, I guess there's probably tools I could use in Photoshop, but either I don't know, well, it's not either, it's more like I don't know how to probably properly use them, because I don't use Photoshop all that often, to be honest. I know everyone a bunch of people swear by it. I don't like the line quality in it. I don't know how to work. I don't know how to blend colors in it like everyone else seems to. I'm just too used to Psy, unfortunately, and that's why I'm kind of stuck here. I'll figure it out eventually. part of it is a matter of, I guess technically these scales would be sliding over each other to allow for the tail to move? If we're going to talk about, like, how tails work? But it's probably not doing it in the way I'm drawing it. Again, I'm overthinking it. I mean, yes, I suppose the technicality of it's technically important, but like, I want these to look good, but it's not like it has to mechanically, technically make sense in a way. Nope. I hit a point and they just started looking bad. Nope, I can't keep that. It just... Alright. I guess I'm not getting to the other thing I wanted to do tonight, because I'm ending at 9. The stream anyway. No matter what happens, because I can't. I don't know what's going on. Like, if we look at things. No, because see, these aren't even... You can't use straight lines on this. They're curved. And it's like, I get that they're curved. Let's just lay really basic groundwork. We're just gonna rib this tail, I suppose. I don't know why my brain's not working fucking properly. That doesn't even look good itself. If I don't get this soon, though, I'm gonna have to just step away from it because it's starting to frustrate me a little bit. Because it is. This is just like the fucking lines or something when we did that redraw the other day. Like, something about it just was not gelling with the rest of my fucking head. And if anything, I'm just going to get angrier before anything gets done. Have to be perfect. I just need guidelines, damn it. Okay. Turn those down so they're not annoying the shit out of me the whole time. And then just pick a line and go. Just need to roughly follow it. This is the best I can do for any kind of grid, and it's not even a grid, but this is all I can do inside these really bad guidelines. guess the one bad thing about these lines is that they are kind of in the way. I mean, I could just turn them off to double check, but kind of making the wibbly wobbly of my eyes a bit worse. Granted, I took my glasses off. That isn't helping either. This feels like it's going a teeny tiny bit better though. Again, I just can't think about it. I'm just afraid how this is going to look if I turn these off. Okay. I mean, really, I guess if I look at the first one, they're not the greatest things either. Oh, my hand. Just need to do like little extra ones here to even out the... Did that fix it? I mean, I can tell they're there right now. Let's see how that goes. They're gonna fix my problem or drive me crazy. I don't know why that row there just got smaller. I guess it's okay. Maybe. Yeah, really big. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't say that. Unrelated, but kind of relevant. I don't know, just thinking of scales, it makes me think of the rainbow fish. And when I was growing up, I had this VHS. It was like an animated version of the rainbow fish. I think recently there was actually a 3D version of the rainbow fish that was like a kid's cartoon show. And it was like animated, done by, I don't know, the Jim Henson Foundation company, whatever. And it was weird because all the fish, the way they were animated, felt like, I don't know, they used some kind of weird mocap VR thing where all the fish were actually just like puppets that they ended up 3D, or they were like puppets that they turned into 3D animated whatevers. That's how it felt. I remember catching the show one time when I was at my cousin's watching the kids or something, and they had it on. It was very strange. I mean, I guess it would work. It would basically be like having Sesame Street with fish, but they were in 3D. Something like that. I don't fucking remember. I saw the one episode and then I didn't think too much on it. I just remember it's like, huh, this is strange. Like, it felt weird. Because it was like I said, it felt like puppets, but in 3D land. Interesting way to, I guess, produce a show if that's how they did it. I didn't, like I said, didn't look into it. But that's unrelated to what I was talking about. I remember, though, we had a VHS of an animated version of, like, Rainbow Fish. And, man, I mean, I guess he was kind of an asshole in the book, but the animated short really made Rainbow Fish the biggest asshole. Like, such a smug butthole. Can I have one of your scales? No, fuck off is pretty much it. I mean, yeah, that's the book, but God. I don't know. It was well animated. Well portrayed as a jackass fish who had to learn not to be a jackass in order to actually have friends. Then they have to use all their scales to scare off a fish in the end. Was that in the book? Or was that in the animated short? I don't fucking remember. I haven't actually watched that VHS in years, decades at this point. Oh god, I feel old. Yeah, I feel a little bit old. Okay. I'm gonna take this away. You know what? Yeah, passable. I can live with that. I hope that looks okay, Brian. Can't see much of it when it's on top of things anyway. Just put these back on. Yeah. What's that? The sketch layer. This is the reference layer. That can go away. This needs to go in here so I can make... I didn't even keep that color that I color picked. Good on me. Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad. I don't know. I guess I do get a little nervous when the person that's commissioned the commission is in the stream when I'm working on it, because, like, I'm not trying to be lazy or anything, but at the same time, it's like, if I sit here and try and get this, I don't know, super perfect, I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life, maybe? I just get a little self-conscious. No, working layer. Working layer. I don't actually, like, feel it. I'll say, why is that outside the lines? The overlay layer got turned off for some reason. I don't know why. What is this? What is this layer? Okay, it's that layer. So let me pop these into their own folder. What is this? Oh, it's my signature shit. Okay, gotcha. What? Oh, never mind. I know what that is. Maybe. What I'm going to do, turn that off so I can just look at this for a second. Ooh, that bright blue on this background making my eyeballs also go wibbly wobbly. Everything's just making my eyes go wibbly wobbly right this second. I don't know. That's probably not a good thing. Can I have a bigger brush? Thank you. I don't want to watch that Rainbow Fish VHS from like the fucking 90s. Okay, now I just have something in my fucking eye. Okay, cool. I don't like the shape of this. I'm sorry my phone keeps going off. I didn't mute it or turn it down before stream because for some reason I keep missing phone calls. My sister called me earlier and I did not hear my phone ring at all. So part of me is just oddly afraid to mute my phone at the moment because it doesn't seem to want to fucking ring when I fucking tell it to. Like, I'm pretty sure I have an alarm set for 10 o'clock. I mean, granted, I don't hear alarms anyway most of the time. I feel like I haven't heard it go off recently, which is a little concerning. I don't know why it wouldn't be notifying me properly, because I didn't change any notification settings on my phone aside from turning it down for, like, let's say when I have class. So it's just been annoying and I've been trying to keep tabs on it. Not that I get that many calls, but still, it's not a good thing. My phone's not ringing for whatever reason. Okie dokie. Pardon me while I be lazy and I just steal this and pop it back over here. Yeah, just save that again, it's fine. Alrighty. How does that look? Does it look okay? Did I get everything? I think I did. Yes? I think so. I'll save that. Just save this. PNG. Oh, yes. Yep. Cool beans. And I got 20 minutes to maybe... It's because I had to go and fucking color Undertale picture that I didn't even fucking color. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna call that done then. Here, I will... Oh, sorry, I didn't open anything else. What am I looking for? This. I will send... Oh, see, my sister messaged me on... Okay. But yes, I will send this over to you right now. Then Brian, I'm dropping it in the message thingy. My sister talks. The Undertale picture isn't technically done. You know, maybe, I guess we're not going to animate. I'm not going to start working on it. I'll animate next week. Oh, we already saw Undertale picture. What I'm going to do, though, we're going to go into Photoshop instead. And here. Okay. What did I fucking call it? So what I'm gonna do is we'll just play with this for right now. Meaning I'm going to actually clean this up a bit. So my levels. So what I want to do is going to be annoying and complicated, and I probably shouldn't take the time to do it, but I'm going to, because I am. I want this cut out, because I do. What did I just do? What did I press? I don't have... Why'd you open? Step backward. Why are these the fucking shortcuts for when I'm in Photoshop? I don't have any of those set. Okay, so I need to remember not to press anything on the thingamabob or my life is gonna suck. Oh, hey Astral. What is up? Welcome to art stream where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing really. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the annoying thing that is called trying to cut this out. So I just have... I'm not going to do the inside, just the outside. I don't want this stuff here. What is this brush? Why does this brush feel like poop? I do not like how this brush feels. Ooh, no, not that. Shit! You know what? No. Open them back up. Brush keys. Photoshop. This I need to be keystroke Control Shift Z or undo. Okay, can I at least just have that? Let's see if I did it right. Why? No. Alt Control Z, assholes. Who fucking changed that? I didn't. God damn it. Click that, please. Express keys. Photoshop. Keyboard. Clear. Alt Control Z. That's not. Control Alt Z. Thank you. I guess it had a step backward button, but it's not. Okay, there we go. I can work with that. Oh, that's better. Why was the fucking... No, actually, it doesn't feel much better. Why is the edge of this shit? Pencil? Do I want pencil? No, why is it so wibbly wobbly? It's not supposed to be that wibbly wobbly. I don't... No, I don't need it that soft. I need this... Why is it wibbly wobbly? It's not supposed to... Pencil eraser? Oh, no. Why did I do that? Eraser chisel. No, that's not what I want. Get me out of this. No, I don't want this. This is not what I want. Oh, there we go. That feels better. Nope, still a little bit wibbly wobbly. Whatever, I'll figure it out in a minute. Oh, the bottom of it. Well, I'm just going to erase my own signature off of it just because it'll make my life easier if I don't have to erase around it. The sensitivity or something on this feels different than when I think I'm on my other computer. Yeah, and I don't use Photoshop all that often. I don't think it should feel the way it's feeling, and I can't even describe how it's feeling. It's part of the problem. Okay. Isn't there like, where's the fucking brush? This wibble wobble, I want it spacing. There we go. I'll say this wibble wobble needs to fuck off. That's better. Who put that? Who did that? I didn't do that. I never use. No, I need pressure on with no wibble wobble. Thank you. It's not that hard. Okay. Oh! Okay. Go in. Teeny tiny brush. I'm sorry, my title lied. I guess we're not animating today. This is instead what we're doing. Ooh, the only other problem, this. Photoshop doesn't have like a rotate canvas thing, which is probably why I don't like it. You know what? No, I bumped up the levels. I don't have to do this in here. Okay, that's saved. I should be able to just do it in here. I'm making this harder on myself than I need to. There we go. Okay, the levels got bumped up. I only really went into Photoshop to bump up the levels. Oh, there is a oh well, I already moved. It's fine. That's another reason why I like Sai. I can just rotate. Well, I don't mean just the image. I mean like the whole canvas. So when I rotate it like this, the image itself is fine. I'm just rotating the view. So if I want a different angle for it, it just makes my life a bit easier if I can turn it. You know, like if you're working on a piece of paper and you can just turn your sketchbook to the side. Oh, is it? Didn't know that because I don't use Photoshop, like ever. It's okay. We've already switched and I know how to do it in here. Unless I need to bump up the... or mess with the levels for the black and white image anymore, which I don't think I do. I might need to on the bottom, I don't know yet. We just need to get it cut out right now. At least here I don't have to fumble with my brushes. They work the way I want them to without me messing with them too much. Or the way I'm used to, so... Okay. I'm gonna... well, I don't know if it's easier on myself. What is this? Oh, that's what that is. Hold on. I need just a solid version of this. That'll make my life easier. Just believe me, it will. I'm still a little bit confused with what this area is. Oh, wait, no! That's part of his arm! I'm an idiot. I don't even know how fucking bones work. That makes more sense than what I was doing. Okay, this is like the elbow. Yeah, so that's this part. Okay. Okay. Gotcha, me. Smarter than I am. In the past. Okay. My bad. Spent so much time faffing about. Well, we'll get what we can done with this. Maybe I'll clean it up more next time. I do technically have another commission that I could start on, but I just figured I'd work on that off stream right now. I don't want all my art streams to be commission streams. I want to do like dumb fun shit. Draw video game crap or something, I don't know. Like, I don't mind. I was thinking, it's like, man, I want to do some of those Pokemon mashups, you know, where people take like a Pokemon randomizer and like mash up two Pokemon together. Those are fun to do. I haven't done a lot of them, but I like doing them. Just don't do them all that often. So it's like, if you have any of those that you want to go put in the Discord server, or other anime screenshots to redraw, please do. Because I want to do dumb fun shit from time to time. Like, not all my art streams have to be work on commission art streams. It just seems, you know, usually like a good time to do it, but I want to do other things from time to time. Yeah, see, like down here, the quality of this image, this photo is not great. That's why I kind of want to clean up the line art, but that's for another day. There's some lines that are like, you know, not fully solid. It's like I don't want to just erase them because it takes away some of that sketchy character. I don't know. The line work on this is what I really liked. I don't know. Everything about this sketch just came out really well. So I don't want to alter it too much. I just don't want this white background attached to it. This is definitely one of those images I wish I got a scan of, but there was no way for me to really scan it when I was out and about. I could only take a picture with my phone and hope it was decent. The one thing I will give iPhones credit for, I'm not a big iPhone person, is I do really like the camera on my sister's iPhone. Like, all the pictures she takes on that just look really nice. It's like the camera on my phone isn't terrible unless it's like the front camera. Selfie camera. For some reason that one just isn't great if you ask me on my phone. But, I don't know. Just, cameras on Apple phones are quite nice. They can have that one thing out of me. I just don't have an iPhone. I don't know how they work. I don't have any interest in them. I have a Samsung Galaxy and I'm perfectly happy with it. I guess what I'm just saying is like, man, I wish my phone did have a slightly better camera at times. Granted, I don't mess with the settings all that often. It's not like I'm a big picture taker. I don't like that this edge is so close to the... I should have expanded that out a bit more. I still can, I suppose. Change size. Oh, we'll just go to 20 then. There we go. The thing is because I'm gonna have this probably separated. I'm probably gonna have to redo all of the colors. That way it's not stuck on the background. That's okay. We're gonna clean up just closer to the edges, and then that's all I'm gonna do on this for tonight. Because it's 9 o'clock. Well, a minute too, but it might as well just be 9 o'clock. I'm sorry we didn't get to the actual, like I said, I'm sorry that my title is a lying butthole, but we're not gonna animate tonight. Maybe next week. I want to get some more shots done for that short film I started. And it's been a while since we've done any of that. Unless there's other fun stuff you guys want to do. Probably finish this up. But we'll see how it goes. Pretty open to whatever. Can't say too much is planned for art streams. I don't even know what I'm gonna be listening to until like right beforehand, depending on how I feel. Some of this image is just messy in general, like here, just because of how many times, like, I don't know. There's one point I was just drawing really dark and I had to erase something, so, you know, it doesn't come up very well if you're drawing it super dark, no matter how much you erase. The paper just gets all wonky. This is just on cardstock, so it only takes so much abuse from an eraser before it's like, nope, I give up. just finish this shoulder pad. Okay. That's where we're gonna leave it for now. I'll clean up. Man, that top's really nice. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Oh shit, I just fucking put a line through it. Okay, it's better. Never mind. I fixed it. It's fine. Man, that looks good. It'll be weird, but yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna make that look all nice and pretty. Prettier. Anyway, yeah. Ooh, that's super edgy. Anywho, getting distracted. Yeah, just say it, it's fine. That's gonna be it for tonight. Like I said, tomorrow's stream might be a little bit delayed, depending on what my sister plans on doing for dinner. Cause she said one location, and then she messaged me saying, I might go to this other place, which is all the way down at my mom's. She couldn't even find a place that was halfway for me. I don't know. Whatever. I need to go talk to her about it. So keep an eye on the Discord and the Twitter. I'll try and keep you guys notified on what's going on tomorrow. Hopefully it's not too late, because I don't want it to be super late. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow or whenever. Whatever floats your boat. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye.